Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Tuck Notes Beginner Stock Talk. My name's Tucker, and tonight's topic will be Tesla stock. Coming up, we'll be talking about Tesla stock. We'll be talking about Elon Musk's recent stock sales, what to look out for Tesla stock coming into 2022, a little bit about the earnings coming up and the significance of that, and why our ARK Invest their price target is $3,000 in 2025, and why it could be happening sooner, meaning Tesla going to $3,000. And then finally, we will be having a technical analysis report. So with that, boom, Tesla closed at $1,000 and I think $86 today, somewhere around there. And basically the overall stock market really didn't do much. It just as we approach the holidays towards the end of the year, a lot of these hedge fund junkie guys go on vacations and stuff. I don't know if this is real or not, but I'm telling you what I've heard. And so they're not buying, they're not worried about any of that stuff. So the volume goes down. And with that being said, there's also, with the volume going down, how do I say this the right way? That could be kind of sketchy and not sketchy. We don't know, but I'm kind of optimistic about the next couple of days. We could see Tesla, with the Santa Claus rally that's left of maybe 2 days or something, see Tesla go up to 1,100, maybe a little bit above that. And after that, we don't know. I don't know if it's going to cool off or go up. I've got some thoughts inside my head, but I don't want to scare anyone. But also, we're going to watch a video from ARK Invest and why they are, so bullish on Tesla being a $5,000 stock in 2025 or sooner, and how robo-taxi service can take over the world practically and become a $9 trillion business industry. So I'm going to show you a video. It's about 4 minutes. After that, I'll do a little bit of technical analysis and wrap it up like that. Sound good? Cool? All right, here we go.
Yes, now is Will Summerlin, ARK Invest Internet Analyst. Will, great to have you with us. In the short term, are you guys getting tempted to take profits? Not just little trims, but take major profits. It's such a huge exposure for the fund that we just mentioned, but for the company as a whole.
Yeah, it's great to be with you. We're a long-term focused investor. We focus 5 years out, and our current price target for Tesla is $3,000. Now, if we zoom out even further and think about the robo-taxi opportunity, that focus on artificial intelligence, so I'm most excited by autonomy, we think that could drive $9 trillion in revenue to the robo-taxi platforms within the next decade. And, self-driving really comes down to a data problem. You need a lot of data to train systems to drive themselves. And, Tesla has a fleet of hundreds of thousands of cars collecting billions of data points every single day. Whereas if you look at Waymo or others, they have hundreds of cars on the road. And so they have such a data advantage. We think they're well positioned to capture that autonomous opportunity. And so while we do trade, actively, and Kathy manages the portfolios on a daily basis, we are very much long-term focused.
And not too worried about the threat of other EVs, which I guess is as pronounced as it's ever been, as significant as it's ever been.
Yeah, and my colleague Tasha Keeney, who focuses on Tesla, has done a lot of work on this and put out a lot of content. Sam Corris, who covers energy storage, has also done a lot of research on batteries and supply chain issues there. And we feel very strongly about Tesla.
But it's not rising for the reasons you guys are bullish on it, right? It's not rising because of robo-taxis and autonomous. It's rising because, it just got a big order from Hertz, which clears the way, I think, for more mainstreamization of these EVs. So I wonder, so do you think that there's only more upside because of that? Why do you think it is rising? Because on a day like today, it jumped and there was no good reason.
I think people are starting to realize that this transition to EV is happening more quickly than many expected. And it's difficult for legacy companies to compete in this world. If you think about Tesla's ability to execute here, they've been building EVs as long as they've been a car company. The legacy car companies are just starting to come around the corner and try to build EVs. And so Tesla has a distinct technology advantage and a supply chain advantage and a manufacturing advantage when it comes to EVs. But I think people are also starting to recognize this robotaxi opportunity and give it some credit. Our $3,000 price target assigns a 50% probability to robotaxis. And every single day, more data is being collected. And the more data that gets collected, the closer we are to actually seeing that opportunity realized.
When do you think Tesla will solve level 4 FSD?
I mean, it's looking quite likely that it will be next year. So the interventions, per million miles has been dropping dramatically. At some point, and that trend looks like it happens next year, is the probability of an accident on FSD is less than that of the average human, and then significantly less than that of the average human. So it certainly appears like we will get there next year. Then of course, then there's going to be a case of, okay, well, we now have to prove this to regulators and prove it to, and we want a standard that is not just equivalent to a human, but much better than the average human. I think it's got to be at least 2 or 3 times higher safety than a human. So 2 or 3 times lower probability of injury than a human. Before we would actually say
Still and give it out. So anyways, there you go. You heard it from the man, the myth, the legend. Full self-driving FSD, big deal next year, possibly, and could be happening. And as I promised to you guys, the technical analysis. And basically, so the technical analysis is that I said earlier, as we could see Tesla going up to maybe testing 1,100, a little bit above 1,100, which isn't that far from what the price is right now. But then there's the period after that where there's the earnings, January 26th. And so that time between then and 26th, I wonder if Tesla will drop. This is me being Tucker telling my thoughts, and become a one last time buy price, or is it going to just kind of trickle its way up? I see a downward trend right now, but I don't think that's going to last long if it's a Santa rally. This is the first Santa rally that's been so delayed and squashed I've ever seen, and I've only seen 2 Santa rallies, and they were great. So that's all I have to say for you guys today. There's not much. Stock market didn't do much today overall. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please subscribe if you like these videos. Push the like button if you do like the videos. I do appreciate that. And let's just continue on this track together. We started it in the beginning a year ago, and we're going to keep going forward. So I love you guys. You know me, I'm authentic, I don't lie, and that's it. Have a great night, and peace out.